Hey guys, welcome to the photographer studio with Matt. This is not actually my studio, this is Shauna's. You know, show them your studio. Ooh. This is where Shauna does most of her Instagram stuff. So I needed a example for a photo assignment I'm doing for my photography class. And the assignment is called the shadow. Shadow tells the story, right? So the idea is you have an item and you photograph it, but you swap out the shadow. You create a significant shadow and you swap that out with a different. And I saw this commonly used. The first time I saw it, I thought it was really cool. They took a chess piece of a knight and the shadow became like a rearing horse, right? So it's kind of cool, like, way to do that. So I asked Shauna if she had any products that she needed photographed, and she had this stuff right here. This is Beekman 1802 Milkshake Moisture Mist. Yeah, this is pistachio and cherry flavored. Do you spray this in your mouth?
No!
What's it for?
It's for your body.
It's for your body. Okay, it's a body spray. So it's pistachio and dark cherry. So I thought what would be kind of cool is we'd photograph this, but then its shadow would become pistachios and dark cherries. So a couple things we need for that. We need some pistachios, so I'm going to make like a little pile of these. And you know, you could probably just use beans. It'd be a lot cheaper if you had some dried beans or something. They'd probably look the same. But yeah, these are pretty good. And so we'll do these. And then the other part of this was we needed some cherries. Cherries are $7 for a bag, and we only needed like a couple. So don't tell anybody, but we didn't buy these 2 cherries, okay? I'm not going to tell you where we got them. We didn't steal them. Well, anyway, we didn't buy these 2 cherries. All right. Well, that's one cherry. This is the other cherry. All right. So the idea is we'll photograph first the object, and I'm going to bracket some exposures. That means I'm going to do maybe -2 exposure, regular exposure, +2 exposure, and then I need to probably go ahead and photograph it with some more light on it. Because this is going to be a composite image. I'm probably going to have 2 or 3 photos from the first shot, and then 2 or 3 photos from the second shot. And I want to make sure that, since you know this is the star right here. So that's cool too. Look at it. It's like red on top and white on bottom. We'll have to kind of shake it up. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Let's get this show on the road. This is what pros use. They use broken ring lights.
Ring lights are expensive.
I'm doing this with my oldest camera, Canon 5D Classic. You need to get that whole cherry shape. So it's got to be elevated a little bit, like above the others. Cherries are always together, like in a little pair like that. Mm-hmm. But they don't look. But shadow doesn't look like cherries because the other pistachios kind of block it. Mm-hmm. Look at that shadow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I see the cherry. I see it. I see what's happening. The magic is in the making.
Okay, so here's the images in Photoshop. So these are the 3 I'm going to end up using, kind of composed together right now. So this first one is the shadow, intense shadow of the original product, and you can see it's way too washed out here. This is with the ring light. So just same light, just same photo, but with the ring light over. And I've also kind of cranked up the saturation a little bit, cranked up the power of this one a little bit. A little more contrast. I was trying to make it look really bold. And then this last one here is the image with the cherries. I was really like happy I could finally. It took a while. This was the hardest part, was getting these cherries to set just right. And I kind of wish this shadow was a little bit more upright, but it looks pretty cool. It'd been really nice if I could have got them, the stems, to kind of stay together. And if I'd messed around with it a little longer, I probably could have. But I'm happy with this. It definitely looks like 2 cherries. So I think that turned out cool. So right now, if I put them all together and I activate the layer masks, and layer masks, you know, there's my image at this point right now. It still needs a little bit of work. So the devil's always in the details. you might notice down here, I forgot to, I had this stuff a little too close and I was getting some of the table in the shot. And I can kind of fix that pretty easy with the clone tool, and also it needs to be rotated a little bit. That's going to help hide some of that. And then this weird shadow right here, which whatever was making that shadow, I should have moved it. Well, I worked about 20 minutes blending layers, cloning out areas, rotating, working on sharpening, working on some just color adjustments, and just doing some things. At the end, I messed around with doing a black and white version, which I really liked, and I think that turned out best. So this gets kind of boring. It's just a lot of experimentation and figuring out what to do. And finally, I get the finished project. And I'm very happy with it. I think it turned out really great. I'm just, I could definitely do it better if I went back and did it again, but I think this is good. So there it goes. Thanks for watching. Easy peasy. Don't need a lot of fancy stuff to do cool photography. You just need a good idea.